All right, guys, back to the garden again. Let's see what we got today. So I got a couple things we want to take care of today. One issue I want to take care of is this bucket over here as I fall over all the stuff under my feet. Great. This bucket right here. Kind of tired of it. It's got a few flowers. Nothing seems to be growing in the middle. So I bought some more dirt today because we need to cover up this thing. He never got covered all the way. So I want to cover him up. I want to finish covering this one now that it's coming back up. I want to top these two off. I'm hoping you can see it because I really can't from down there. So I want to top those two off at the end, and then got to go down there and get the straw. But I got the straw, so we can put the straw on top of that. And the same thing with the other bucket, the large bucket. I'm sorry I'm out of view, guys. I'm just going to go down here and grab the straw real quick. That black bucket with the flowers, just flowers in it. I've tried a couple different seeds. Like I said before, I don't know if it's just the seeds or what, but the soil I know is good because otherwise those things wouldn't be growing in there. So that up a little more. So what I did was I bought some packs of flower seeds, and I'm just gonna rake this up a little bit, loosen the soil, and we're gonna drop the seeds in. I'm just gonna willy-nilly throw some seeds down and then cover that with some more dirt. Then once I do that, I'm gonna take the straw and we're gonna cover it up just like the rest of these buckets in here. Right now, everything's growing really good. I do have some powder mildew over here on the squash plant. So I need to do that. I need to take care of that immediately. I don't want to lose anything more. The peppers, after we put the gypsum in there, they seem to be doing much better. So the peppers are doing good. The leaves are looking much better. I know you guys can't see it from over here. I'll bring you over here in a minute. But I really need to address this powder mildew. It's on 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4, 5, 6 leaves. So I need to chop those off, get them out of here, get them out of the way because I don't want it spreading to anything else. I need to check the, I think that's cantaloupe. I think we planted cantaloupe here. I can't remember. I wish I tagged these. I tagged them to begin with, but then in previous videos, if you're watching, the squirrels took off with them. So I put a trellis out here, and let's get that turned a little bit here. Make sure you guys can see. So I got the trellis out here. This plant seems to be leaning towards it, so I'm hoping that it'll start climbing. The little tentacle things I call them, I don't know what the actual name is for them. I should look that up. They are out. They're reaching out. So I'm hoping to get them to start wrapping around this and curl around that and start growing up around that. This part here, eventually, if it keeps the way it's going, I'm going to try and get that trained out there. And more than likely, I'm going to put another trellis here, get it going up there. I've got one in the back there for part of it's going out that way. So we're going to keep that out there. The mint is growing great. I've got some really big plants of mint, so I'm probably going to snip those off, and I'll start snipping them off soon. And then I'll take them to work or through people near in the neighborhood and try and sell them in some little baggies or something, and see if I can recoup a little bit of cost from all this. The cilantro is out of control. I have to actually cut this off before it goes to seed because I don't want it going to seed yet. Maybe later in the season if I decide I want to harvest the seeds, but I don't know how to do seed harvest yet. That is something that I want to do eventually. So things I need to get done in the garden. Cilantro needs to be cut down. I got to get the leaves off the zucchini that have powdery mildew. I got to get rid of that. I don't want it spreading throughout the garden. We're going to try and plant some of this here. I also have to drill the holes in these black buckets. I should have done that a long time ago. These don't have any holes in them. They don't have any drainage holes. So my thought is I'm going to do it on the side a little bit, just an inch or so above the bottom. I'm only going to put like 2 or 3 holes in it. I also need to do that for the broccoli. My concern was we got some decent rain over the weekend. I don't want them filling with water and then getting root rot, because that'll ruin all the plants, and I don't want to do that. So I did stop at Home Depot today. I got some more Black Cow, 2 bags of it says indoor outdoor potting mix, but it's the same thing. It's organic, so we're going to use that. I still have some peat moss left. I won't need much. I'm probably only going to mix up half a bag of manure and maybe half a bag or a full bag of excuse me, full bag of organic potting mix. Sorry about that, guys. As most of you know, I do have allergies, so yeah, outdoors is not my friend, but I love being out here. Flowers. As far as flowers go, the purple ones, verbena, the verbenums, I had a bunch I had to head off. I see some more here that need to be headed off. I don't want them. I want them to try and bud again. So I want to keep them headed off so that hopefully they keep growing, right? So I've headed off a lot of these over during the week. The other flowers seem to be doing well. The marigolds, obviously, I keep heading those off as I go. So the big things we got to do today is get rid of that mildew. So I think we'll just turn you guys a little bit here. Turn you down that way. You don't have to see my ugly mug the whole time. And then we'll nip it. Now, if I don't get it all done in this one video, I'll make another video. I tried putting a video out on, was it Friday or Saturday, either way. Didn't do so well, so probably not going to do that again. But if I have to put a video out, I will put it out, but I'll just do it in the rain. So we're just going to nip these off, and we're going to take them down here. We're going to get them out of the way. We're going to keep it down there. The only thing I don't like about this is the fact that when you nip them off, these are tubers, so there's tubes. I think I can get that better from the backside. So the tube is open. I'm hoping that it'll fill up on its own. I really don't like the idea. I wonder if I can just nip these off up here. No, it's still the same thing. Well, I just don't want this mildew spreading like crazy and then just killing the plant. So, I mean, if I leave these on, the mildew is going to kill the plant. If I take them off and leave them totally exposed, there's a possibility that, you know, the bugs could get down in there. So chance. We do have one pretty good sized zucchini in here, and he's growing well. This stem broke, so we're just going to cut that off. Wow, there's a bunch of powdery mildew down there. So I need to cut this one off. There's more down here. Oh, there's another zucchini coming up. That's great. As long as I can do this without cutting that thing off, we'll be doing good. And I need to get this one because this one's got it all over it too. So that was a recommendation when I was searching for information online on the powdery mildew. Is this one covered too? Hard to tell. The leaves are kind of wilty right now because it's the heat of the day. Ooh, this one's covered. Get rid of that. So nip these off. The poor pepper plant under here is struggling to get some sunlight, and he's kind of growing all different directions down here. So we got all the powdery mildew off that, I think. Oh, one more. And we're going to get rid of those so that the spores don't spread anymore. Hopefully that will take care of it. I really don't want to lose the zucchini because, like, I'm not a huge zucchini person, but since that was there, and I thought it was something else, thought it was actually a cucumber because it was in the same pile that it said cucumber. So I just grabbed it and I thought, well, we'll get the cucumber started. So I don't have any cucumbers so far this year, but because of our long growing season, once something comes out of here and is done growing, I can probably get something, I can probably get it in there and get it growing. Let's see. I think I'm going to wait on the cilantro. I'll probably come out like tomorrow morning early or tomorrow night and cut that when it's a little bit cooler. So we'll wait on that. I think as I look around, oh, here's another one. This one looks, no, maybe not. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, there's another one. Thought I got it all. Apparently not. I'm gonna get in there and nip that one off. So that, oh, that one's, how did I miss that? There we go, that one's covered. So that should take care of the powdery mildew. Hopefully it doesn't come back. And without having to put so much energy into these other leaves that I just took off, that might actually help our 2 zucchinis grow. God, that one is pretty big already. It's about the size of a full-size cucumber now, so I'm gonna let that thing grow. We do have another 1, 2 peppers, and where did that other pepper? 3 peppers. So we got 3 peppers growing. There's a fairly large one in there. I don't remember getting green peppers, so they may not have gotten to the point where they're turning colors, but this one does say it's a red bell pepper, a sweet red bell pepper, but it is really green right now. I'm just going to check the soil while I'm here. So the soil is cool and it's moist, so we don't have to water anything today other than probably the potatoes and what we put down in this box here. So what I figure we'll do, let me get this drill bit in here. So real simple. Turn that down a little more. I'm only going to go, so this is on a slope, so it's sloping that way. So what I'll do is, oh God, this thing is heavy, probably full of water. So I'm going to go about 1 inch, maybe 2 up above the bottom. Oh yeah, it's definitely full of water, guys. And that's what we don't want. But at the same time, I can see all the nutrients coming out of this. Right. So because we don't want the soil to be soaking wet, right? If it's soaking wet, turns swampy, you'll drown your plants. You'll drown your plants, you'll get root rot, all that bad stuff, right? So we want it to drain out some. We don't want it to get overdone. Yeah, I got to do that the broccoli one. You guys see that? My big body in the way. Okay, here we go. So if that one was full, and you should see the water trailing down here. Oh yeah, this one's definitely. All right, we're gonna have to carefully do this because I don't want to break the rim around this. I know these aren't gonna last long. I know it. Right, they're not UV protected or anything. Yeah, there we go. So I'm putting about 4 holes. I'm not putting it, like I said, about 1 inch from the bottom because I don't want all the water to come out. That makes sense? There we go. We'll just slide this bad boy back in place. God, there goes my back. Whew, that thing was heavy. So we don't want to like all the water to run out. We want some water to stay towards the bottom. Keep the Why is it every time I'm out here filming, those trucks got to go by? So we're going to keep some of the moisture in. We don't want to let it all leak out. So I'm going to turn this around here. See. So as you can see, all that water is coming out of there. That means there was a lot of water sitting in. Those buckets were heavy, heavy, heavy. And I know that dirt doesn't weigh so much. This one I just popped, so you can see the trail of water going down there. It's not as big on this one. It's still coming out. But yeah, that's a lot of water. Oh, we get a close-up over here. So here's our asparagus. So there are 1, 2, 3, and there's a fourth one over here somewhere. There he is, kind of bent over, hiding. So there's 4 in there. And then really isn't much in this pot, except for a lot of garlic. And I'm hoping we have good harvest of garlic this year. Like I said, garlic, broccoli, cauliflower, zucchini I've grown with my mom. I've never grown it by myself. So this will be a first for me. Potatoes, never ever grown potatoes. So these are all firsts for me, guys. Cantaloupe I've grown with my mom before, never on my own. So get you guys turned around here. Try and keep you guys up in the shade so I can see. So we're coming to the end of this video, so it looks like I'm gonna have to make another video, but recap what we just did. We got the drainage going for the flower pot here. Drainage going for the broccoli. I should have done that almost immediately because God knows how long that was sitting in there. Hopefully it doesn't cause any problems. Hopefully we can get enough drainage out of that to keep it from getting any root rot. And I'm going to pause this for a second because we got another truck coming by. Hang on 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. 2 seconds. All right, so I think he's far enough down the road there. Terrible timing. Usually they're either during a video or even if I wait, they come late that day. So recap again, like I said, mildew off the zucchini plant. Holes drilled in those. Did a little discussion about what's going on with everything. Like I said, the next video I'm gonna clean this up a little bit, scrape it up. I might even dig these marigolds up a little bit and then replant them after I get the seeds laid down. I'm gonna lay down the seeds in just a disperse them. I don't care. I want to see if anything grows. And and it could just be the soil. It could be just that bucket. There's a million things it could be. So we're gonna see what we can do with that. Hopefully we can get some flowers growing in there. Let's see. I covered the videos. I'm gonna try and put the videos out. I think I'm gonna try and get on a better schedule with you guys. Monday video, possibly Wednesday video. I need to look at the analytics to see one of the best times because I still work a full-time job, so I have to be mindful of that. It's not like I can sit down at work and send videos out, right? So I'll have to look at this, but it's probably Monday, Wednesday, and then during the rest of the week, I'll try and get out here, do some shorts, send those shorts out in between all this stuff. We've already come up to 118, so we're doing pretty good. The goal again is 150 subscribers is our next goal. So we've reached 2 goals this year. One was from last year, but carried over this year. So we're doing pretty good, guys, and I really appreciate everybody. I just want to thank everybody again for following along. Tips, suggestions, anything you see I'm doing wrong, tell me in the comments. That's going to help anyways. Say hi in the comments, whatever you want to do. Just drop a comment in there. Let me know what you think. If you got a suggestion for me or tip or something like that, throw that in there as well. I'm not opposed to learning things. Everything I learn, I'm trying to pass on to you guys. So maybe you won't make the same mistakes I am. If I make a mistake in here, like I said, right now, I'm trying to learn what can grow, how much I can put it into each bucket to get it. I mean, primarily I'm doing it just for me, but as far as the herbs go, the mints, the cilantro, things like that, they're all small enough, I can take to work and sell baggies of them, put them in little baggies or something, or I think I might look into maybe getting some the old sandwich bags we used to have in school, the paper ones. I'm not sure the plastic will be a good idea for them. So I'm going to do some research on that and see how that goes. But yeah, I mean, if I can sell, you know, a little bag of 4 or 5 ounces of herbs in each bag, a couple bucks a piece, you know, I'm not going to make a killing. I'm not really going to make any money, enough money to even report the IRS, but it'll help for next year's uh, money for the plants and stuff. So that's the goal. That's the plan. We're going to see how that goes. But anyway, so I'm going to cut this video off. Again, thanks everybody for following along. If you're not subscribed, we have about 84 now, 85% of y'all that are following along. They come back, but you don't subscribe. If you could do me a favor, smash that subscribe button, hit the bell. That way you'll get notified when I do put a video out. Again, I want to thank everybody. I hope everybody has a blessed week, and take care, and we'll see you in the next video.